musical cloud, got a fire, got a crowd, everybody's getting down, moving to the sound, singing. All the pretty southern girls like to shake it down. Back in the boondocks, rocking to the sound. Dancing all night, stomping holes in the ground. Party all night till we bring up the sun. That's how we get it done out in the country.
Thank y'all for joining us today. We're headed out to SOWW Tactical. You know, they got a new setup just outside of Harris County off of 208 in Talbot County. You know, what they have set up is a training facility, more or less, in the sense they have a range. They got a lot of services to offer.
Right. This was, for you guys who don't know what SOWW is, we didn't.
No.
They're actually an operator training facility. They have a tactical ranges.
Right.
They have a 300-meter range. They do survival training. They're going to start to do some SEER stuff, which is your escaping and surviving type
Right.
stuff. Really neat deal. And we told you guys that as we did the show and told ourselves we were going to try to do different stuff, bring different stuff, not just hunting all the time.
Right.
And that's kind of what we did this.
Yeah, I mean,
past
I
week.
think this applies to any hunter.
And
You
most
know,
of us are big into weapons. I know I am, and a lot of the
yeah,
guys
most
within the
people
group
are gun advocates, you know, and so this just kind of goes into a little more detail on how to handle your weapons, you know, how they can be applied in different scenarios.
real world scenarios.
You know, not just in hunting, but also in self-defense. So we're going to follow along with Mark and
Russell, from Full Metal Jacket. They're the ones that invited us to come up there and hang out and do a little film. So for all you guys that we're looking for a hunting show this week, that'll be next week, this week.
we're going to do something a little different, of
Yep.
course.
Yep. All right, y'all watch.
But like I said, I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence while we're out here. You know, the pistol world, the rifle world, the shotgun world is continually evolving. You know, from everything from the side angle grips on this, you know, to get that optic different, even the different grips that have come here from the Ghetto and this, you know, with your guys' new modification to that, to be able to transition faster, you know, like you were saying, you'll get it out of the way. It's gonna be better. And I want to just show you guys everything that we can. If you don't use it today, that's fine, but I'd like to at least have you guys try it out. If you like it, great. If not, and you want to stick with what you got, that's awesome. You know, if we try it here and you think it's cool and you want to go home and practice it, but when we go over there, you guys do what you're comfortable with, that's awesome. You know, but I just want to expose you guys to, you know, what our knowledge is and give you a taste of it, so that way you guys can hopefully further your skills and maybe even come back and do some shooting for fun anyways, you know.
Definitely.
So we'll get some pistol, get some eyes and ears, and we'll go down there and we'll start it up.
That'll work. Sounds good.
What you really want to look for is that elbow down. Okay, we start with stance. I tell people have this comfortable. But the standard, easy way to do it, cut your foot in half, shoulder width. You know? And then me, I like to go a little bit above my heels. All right. So then what you want to do here, all right, is as you're coming out, see I'm putting pressure on the holster itself. So as I come out, I'm here. Okay. What that can transition to, and we'll get into that in a little bit, is hit. Okay. That's more real life, you know, not a free gun. All right. But what we want to see, when you guys draw, is that break. You want to see that break. And you can come up here, and now if you guys hold here, like this, have you tried thumbs up?
I'm a thumbs up guy.
I'm a huge fan of thumbs up.
That was around an instructor about a week ago who told me I was wrong, and I said, well, I feel comfortable in that.
No.
And I feel a lot better with it.
Well, I mean, when you talk about this right here, aiming and grabbing, twist the gun. Grabbing, kind of twist it. Alright, now grab it. Okay. So you talk about the stability even is way better, especially if you talk with shield. So I just hold on the story.
One of my biggest things with it too is I've tried the here, and my left thumb is always on the slide, and that's always caused a problem.
Okay. And like I said, whatever works for you. You know, like whatever works for you.
Have you tried the thumbs up? I haven't tried it. I haven't, so I need to try that. Yeah. Put it in a practice. Yep. We'll try here just a little bit. Yeah.
So here, like this, and a standard presentation. Like I say, this is easy because all it is joining of the two. All right. So as I come to my chest, I'm here. Okay. And you come all the way. I tell people go all the way out and come back. You want to go all the way out and then make it a shock to it. All right. That way you can fucking observe it a little better. All right. So let's just try that, man. No shooting yet. Let's just try. All right. Just go it over nice and slow. All right. Just go from the finger on. All right. Elbow down as you're coming up. So pressure on the holster, elbow down, so you get that quick break here. Yep. And that, see, the elbow down is what's going to give you that break, okay? So as you're coming up, see how I come up and you're coming here. With that quick elbow down, it almost will snap out, okay? All right, so keep it at your hip. Yep. Keep it at your hip. Okay, you got it? Here you go. Give it a little tuck. Remember, if you're outside, like I said, if I'm showing it, I'm making sure I got everything out of the way.
Cool, and then they got to
If
come
I'm not
over the
showing it,
elbow.
then you're going to make it look good.
Keep it close to your hip. There you go. You see what I'm talking about? That's a lot better. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I'm talking about. So you get that quick turn. Keep that real tight to you. Keep everything compact.
Here like this, instead of being punched forward, right? I'm squatting. My back is arched. You can run your hand up and down. It has that arch. All right? I call this the squat. Squat. All right, now ready? Push this in. No. Keep your hips there. There you go. Arch this. In though. Other way. Stand up a little straighter. There you go. Now just give me that arch. No. See, you're leaning forward. Very wide. Right here. And as you stand normal, right? Just kind of butt out and push your shoulders back with it. You want to bow it. There you go. That's a little better. You're getting that. See how it's not bowed right here as much? Right. Can you feel it? I mean, if you never squatted before, you should feel tightness. Yeah. You know, like that's what you want there. Right. You know, that's what you're looking for.
One of the techniques we picked up that we found real unique in that first part was the double thumbs.
Yeah,
you know?
rabbit ear. I think he was calling it rabbit ears.
Yeah, and you keep both thumbs up, and one of the disadvantages, you know, for someone like carrying the 1911, you know, you have these pieces that are in the way, and you can't necessarily hold both thumbs up. You know, with a hammer, you don't have that problem. You know, it's very advantageous to pistols like that.
Right, and the reasons were it's a more stable way to carry the weapon. It makes it harder for somebody to take it and twist it out of your hand. That was one. And the other thing, which I thought was really cool, was you actually use your thumbs as a sight, basically, to help acquire your target. Really neat way.
It's a unique way of doing it differently, you know.
And I hadn't tried it yet, but we're up here at the farm, so I may
try a little
knock a
shooting here in a
couple
minute.
rounds out.
They're fixing to get the live fire rounds right here. We've got some more really cool techniques coming up.
Southern Addiction TV will be right back.
Whether your interest is in hunting, sport shooting, or simply in home defense, Full Metal Jacket is the place to shop. We offer a huge selection of firearms, ammunition, hunting and tactical accessories, as well as custom gunsmithing and repair. We are located at 18 New Airport Road in LaGrange, Georgia, or visit us online at www.fmjarmory.com.
This segment is brought to you by Flatiron Arms. Like us on Facebook or visit us at www.flatironarms.com.
Alright. Now, what we're going to work on, alright, is your trigger squeeze, okay? You guys aren't slapping the trigger, alright, but you're doing this. As your finger comes in, it goes boom, right? As it cycles, your finger comes all the way off, or almost all the way out, as I like to call it. Alright, but if you can hear, I know you guys got ear protection, I can hear a little better. As it clicks, right, and it racks, I'm going to hold it in. Now listen for the click. As far as I need to go. I don't need to go any further than that. Then I can come in. What that's able to do, though, as you get used to whatever gun, like with this one, whatever gun you have, when you get used to that click, that's going to be your speed. It's boom, 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 boom. You can get faster, more accurate, and more accurate. All right, so practice now, right here. Boom. Click. All right? The weapon's not in control of you. It's a piece of metal. You got to deal with the metal all the time, right? So be in control of it. All right? Don't let it throw your finger off. Hold it in. Let it out to the click.
slow, squeeze the trigger, hold. Yeah. Okay. Wait for the click and work on that posture.
Yep. It's getting better.
I got a problem with it. Good.
Double action only.
See how that's working?
No resets.
Some work.
No resets there.
You know what I mean?
Then it's got to come back forward
through, so
to
you get used to
catch the hammer again.
everything's
I got
switching.
you.
That's what she is saying. You know what I'm saying?
Working
There
out.
already. What's the name?
Matter of fact, grab my XDM.
All right, you arch, remember that back. There you go. Hey, all right. Slow down. Slow down. Hold it in. Let it out nice and slow. There you go. See how you can feel a little bit quicker? Now, as you get used to that, it'll be bop, 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 bop. It'll be nothing. Nothing. You notice the difference between the two?
Yeah.
And also, I was thinking about it too. Like these sights right here, compared to this fixed, and that one, right? So when you're here like this, you guys ever do racks in the hip on that belt?
Yeah.
Right?
I do that on this one.
Yep, but to see the smooth, that's the nature of the that's the two problems I have. The trigger and the rear sight. That's all the only two issues I have with it.
We're going to find another one one day.
Yep. But, you know, we can get into that if you guys really want to, you know, here. But it is just find that belt and almost just on the hip. It's a quick way to do it. Yeah.
If you don't have everything in hand too.
Yep.
You rack with.
That's it.
Well, okay. I got
This
this
is
guy.
gone.
I got this
Now
guy
you
coming
stop
here,
working.
right? It's over. You know, like I can keep it because when I walk around, I don't keep on the chamber. I mean.
All right, as y'all seen in that segment, you know, something really cool is being able to use your rear sights on your belt and racking it. Show them real quick how easy it is. Well, one, you need to show them about your belt first.
Let me tell you about the belt. Belt is an Easy Conceal belt brought to you by Diction Hunting Company. You can order yours at 706-478-0100 for $29.95 or $35 ship.
All right, it's been plugged. All right, so regardless, if you're wearing a belt, you got iron sights like that on the back, you know, it's a little more difficult. We'll say this pistol I'm carrying, you know, I got ramp sights, whereas he's got the boxy square sights, you know. But it's something you don't think about if you don't carry one in the chamber. It's something real quick. It's a rack, you know, and it's loaded. So if you were to get in that situation and you had to use it and you don't have one in the chamber, you know, it's a way of going about doing it real quickly.
And the Easy Conceal belt is the best way to do that. 706-478-0100.
All right, we're moving on. Coming up, we got some other neat stuff, so y'all stay there.
All right, so I'm gonna go over simple walking. All right, whenever you walk forward, okay, notice how I'm walking backwards. My toes touching first. All right, when I walk forward, my heel touches first. All right, just like when you're shooting, right? Your elbow, I don't have it locked. I have it just under. It's a shock absorber, right? My knees are the same thing. They're shock absorbers when you walk, right? So if I'm walking over anything, I'm heel toe. So I don't. If you're walking on your toes first, your toes touching first, and you hit something, you're gonna fall over. You notice that much more on that side, it's a lot rougher. All right, so that heel toe is gonna come into play when you walk. When you walk backwards, it's the opposite, toe heel. Okay. So that way, if you encounter something, you can go around it, you can step over it, you can do what you need to. So that way you don't fall. In all reality, it's that way so you don't fall. Or even get off balance. You know, you're walking forward and here. You know, but you need to have that reaction as well if you need it. And then sideways. All right. So you're walking this way, heel toe. Okay. It's still a forward walk, so you don't have to change with anything. You can just pivot your body. Okay. You can pivot here. All right. So the most stable way when you're shooting and walking. Okay. You shoot like this with both feet on the ground. Right. So when you're walking, it's not. Okay. If you need to, shoot. So like that's my opinion.
Right.
Real life, if you need to, shoot them. The most stable, you have both feet in the ground. So it's shot, right? Shot,
Shoot in between.
shot, shot.
You land in stable ground. Shot.
And you're preparing yourself for it.
Shot.
You know, when you're here and you're
That's
like
what he's
this, you're
saying.
preparing yourself. As your foot's coming up, you're like, okay, and you're
Boom.
lining it up. Get that recoil coming up here, okay? No matter, that's what I call the most accurate. Like I said though, if you can shoot, shoot. You know, like, that's the bottom line. When it comes really down to it.
Right.
You know, but the basics of it is just shot.
Try to get a muscle memory.
Shot.
Practice.
Yep.
Come to routine.
So we'll just step back, we'll just do a straight ahead shoot. Yep.
And it's gonna be fast, normal pace.
Southern Addiction TV is brought to you in part by Hothead Wraps. Like us on Facebook or visit us online at www.hotheadwraps.com.
From custom-built exhaust to automotive repair, AC service to custom accessories, Wolf Auto Works is the only place your car wants to be. High-tech equipment, quality technicians, and friendly service will make it the only place you'll ever want to go.
We have the largest variety of exhaust tips in the area. Come visit us at Wolf Auto Works, 1512 Veterans Parkway.
Southeast Wildlife is who you need to call when those unwanted friends show up, like bats and squirrels. Licensed by the DNR, they are certified and qualified to remove them and prevent their return. They also welcome the removal of snakes, raccoons, armadillos, bees, and much more. Installation, removal, and replacement are provided when needed. A-rated by the Better Business Bureau and available 24 hours a day, Southeast Wildlife wants to serve you. Check us out on Facebook at Southeast Wildlife LLC.
This segment of Southern Addiction TV brought to you by Greens Propane. Like us on Facebook or visit us at www.greenspropane.com.
All right, so when you're going to be walking and transitioning, all right, whenever you transition, first thing that's going to move is your eye. All right, so you're on this target. First thing, once you realize that threat, are you going to change to a different target, okay? Eye shift, everything shifts to that, okay? What happens if you don't do that? What's going to happen is, and I'll show you really simple, pointing at you, I want to go to him. See how my finger had to sway a little bit? That sway is going to be the same in your barrel, okay? As I'm here and I look, I point. There's no sway in the finger, okay? Same thing's going to happen with your barrel. The eye is the focus, okay? And then what happens is when you're like this and you look, it's a shift of the hips and the shoulders, okay? And this is, again, when you're far away. Up close, I wouldn't recommend letting it out and going, close to somebody, okay? But when you're here, I look, and notice how everything shifts. And I look, everything shifts, okay? I use balls. I use my hips, okay? I don't know if you guys play sports or anything like that, but like hips are one of the biggest things and one of the hardest things to teach too. Being able to go like this, right? That quick, boom, boom, okay? That quick shift in the hips will get you faster. I'm not worried about that right now. It'll get you faster though. Okay, eyes, weapon, okay? Eyes, weapon, okay? That's what we'll work on. Okay. All right. Well, for now, we're just going to do the straight ahead walk, and then, like I said, we're going to go straight ahead walk, but we're going to transition. I'll make you turn your body a little bit. Okay.
Hart Service Center, located at 41 Ridgeway Road, Waverly Hall, Georgia.
Bruce, owner of Masters Taxidermy, recognizes the effort put into harvesting that once-in-a-lifetime trophy and looks forward to mounting it for you. Need it processed? No problem. Bruce works hand-in-hand with David's Meat Processing. Master Taxidermy, a Reader's Choice Award winner, has 33 years of experience and can help you preserve it all, specializing in deer, fish, and ducks. One stop, that's all, Bruce says. Thanks, Columbus, for your support, and we'll be seeing you.
Turn left. You're visually looking in just for a quick second, okay? Your eyes are going right back to the target, okay? So as you look in, it's out. My left hand comes down, my right hand switches to mag release. As I push that mag release, I spin. right? I'm still looking forward. It goes in, locked here. Okay? So when it locks back, left, thumb comes down, right? And it stays down on this. We had an issue with another guy, right? It stays on this, right, until it comes out. If I'm here, I need to whip back and forth until the magazine drops. Okay, so it's in. Notice now, once it's out, my thumb switches to here. So as soon as okay, that's what we're going to work on. All right, we're going to do it shot, shot. It's going to go empty. Look, thumb comes down, left hand releases, flip, in, boom, shot, shot. Okay, all right. Now what's key is when you're reloading, you're looking at the target. You're not looking at the gun, you're not looking at your magazine. Okay, so if you're here like this, and you go, don't look down, right? It's just two pieces of plastic in there, but it's just two pieces that need to fit. So you can sit here and fumble, but if I look down now, and he goes that way, and I look up, he's gone. But if he's moving, and I'm here, okay?
Still make it work.
Yep. Let's just work on nice and slow. All right. So bring it out all the way to your presentation. Lock it back as if you just fired. All right. We'll go through it. Yeah. Thumb, hand, trouble. All right. Your left hand is still beyond it, though, right? You're shooting, right? Yep. You're shooting.
While I'm inspecting.
Yep. You're shooting because it could just be a malfunction.
Right.
Right, and then you're going to need to fix that mount. You can step up, man. Okay. Yeah, you got. There's no rounds being shot. You guys can do it too. There's no rounds being shot. So, but you need to keep that hand there because if it's not empty, you got to fix it. Your hand. If you take your hand away right away, you might not. You might cause a slower time. All right. Oh no, no walking. No walking. Just staying. Yep. Walking in front. Okay. All right.
That's all we're going to do here anyway.
Look, good. Good. Down. And then release. Now, your thumb should move up, all right? Like I was saying. All right, when it's here.
11, I can't reach it.
You can't
That'll
reach
be
it
like
with the
that.
thumb?
No, so the way I do this when I come up, and I hit it for this one, is I re-engage.
Okay. Then what I want you to do is, as you feel it go in, pre-engage this thumb.
Okay.
So it's here.
Down. This hand's already going.
Good, like that. Yep. That'll get you. All right. So do the presentation and act as if you don't know it's out yet. All right. He'll tell you go, and that'll rack it. Yep. Yep. He'll tell you go, and that'll be your key to open and look to the left. All right, and then drop it. Okay.
Go. Got it.
See? All right. So watch me, not your weapon.
Gotcha.
Okay. We'll do it again. Put the nipples.
Put back a little bit.
There you go. On you guys. Nice and easy.
Lift the wrist.
Slapping.
I am.
No, he is. Slapping. Slow it down. 2 rounds again. All right. Just staying on line with, all right? Just staying on line with each other, not too far forward, all right?
Okay.
So,
Walk with each other.
on you guys.
Go.
It looks like guys came down. All right, you guys ready? Stand by.
All right, so out of that segment, something we picked up, and you don't think about it, but you need to practice it, and that's reloading. If you are in imminent danger and something bad's going down, say I got Brent coming after me around the corner, and I done put off 19 rounds at him, and I still can't hit him, but I need to reload. You need to be able to think about these things. What's going on? How are you going to get through them? And that's something that's very important to practice.
Right. And it was a real, I guess, basic way they showed how to do it. We'll pretend I've already emptied my clip and basically take the weapon, and you guys can see this on there, but he's taking it and he's turning it sideways, look into the chamber, make sure you don't have a jam or
misfeed
anything. Make sure it is empty, and you take the pistol and you flick your clip out. Of course, mine comes out pretty easy, so no big deal. And then what you're doing, and this is the most
listening for it to hit the ground, you're not watching.
Right, and the most important thing is make sure you're able to take and put your magazine back into the weapon without having to look at it, because actually what you're going to be is your eyes will be down range, and you'll never take your eyes off of your target, and it's probably going to be moving. So that was pretty neat. I've been practicing for the past couple of days around the house, just messing around neighbors, and my wife and kids think I'm an idiot, but I've had fun doing it anyway.
Ready to run you out of the neighborhood running around the house with a pistol.
So anyway, take it for what it is. That's kind of what we got to watch and do and enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
They have a lot to offer. You know, we're fixing to show you something else that they do. You know, that you can go out there and shoot some automatic weapons, which is really cool.
Yeah, you can rent these weapons. They're partnered up with HK. That's one of them. Lots of automatic stuff to shoot.
They got multiple ranges. You know, you can shoot some long range stuff. You know, not only do they, you know, they're going to teach good things, but they have a lot of things that you can do on your own too, if you're not necessarily needing lessons right away.
Right.
Y'all check them out, but first, look at this.
Good. In. BAD. Nice.
As always, we appreciate you guys tuning in.
Hope y'all learned a little bit from that. I mean, guys over at SOWW are very knowledgeable.
It's their website right here. I don't know if my finger's on it.
It's right there.
It's right here.
Y'all check them out, but make sure you check us out too on Facebook, Southern Addiction TV,
or www.addictionhunting.com. Actually, 3 W's.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next time. What you got in that thing?
22 rounds.
I got 8. You gonna do some wild west?
20 paces.
20 paces.
20 paces.
Here we go.
Let's go.